So, like, we always talk about the weird shit that people are selling. Like, they're selling farts, boogers, earwax, all. This is the grossest. This is the most useless thing I think you could sell. Fucking dirt from PNC Park. I mean, what the fuck? Talk about a loser. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got my man, Sholey. He got he got 9.5 toes. He's trying to take off them clothes, then put a little bit of that nose candy up in his nose. I didn't know where it was going.
What's up?
And then we got our correspondent from the World Cup, from Qatar's Finest Podcast, producer JD.
I'm actually Jack Welsh.
Yeah, he's Jack Welsh dressed as an Al-Qaeda member.
I'm Jack, but I went on vacation.
Yeah, you look good, Jack. You lost a little weight. Your beard's
That aerobic's really working on.
Yeah, them cold tubs. You look good. So, all right, guys, how was the weekend?
It was good. It was good.
Good.
You know? Nice little party.
Going away party. We hit the Greenfield Light Up Fest for the kids, and then hit the going away party for our buddy.
I gotta say something about the Light Up Fest. There was a picture published, and in the background of the picture, you and Sholey are like, there's all like the mothers, I think the kids, and then you and Sholey are in the back. Look like you're up to no good.
We were plotting, dude. You know what I mean? It was the beginning of the night. We had to figure out our next step.
Were you up to no good in that picture?
No, we were just
Just talking, bud. Just talking.
yeah,
man.
just talking, shooting the breeze.
Just politicking.
Yeah,
How was the parade this year?
It was good. It was good. It was nice. The weather wasn't so bad.
The
The
weather
one year it was fucking
it
freezing.
was freezing. This year, I feel like the weather wasn't bad, and it was about 3 seconds long. Like it's the quickest.
Well, that's the best thing about being where we're at. Like we get it, that's the first leg of the whole parade. So you get it first, and it's by the time it gets anywhere else, it's over at your place. and
What's the main attraction at the Greenfield Parade?
Dude, they got these horses, dude. What is the biggest horse there is? These are like the tallest.
Clydesdale.
They were Clydesdales, dude. They
The
were like
Budweiser horses.
Budweiser.
Yeah, so like hopefully you get to see them, shit on the street, but they did
Huge pile
But
of
they're
shit.
huge, dude. Like it's like crazy how big these horses are.
It's intimidating.
Nice
Yeah.
and hairy, too.
Oh yeah.
Is there people driving in it, like throwing stuff out?
Yeah, like everybody's throwing. A lot of people walking. You have a car every once in a while. Like there was all a nice band, dude. Did they shrink from like a big band to like maybe 15 fucking people all of a sudden? Because when we went to high school, I swear they had a big band.
Yeah, there was a big band school, but I don't know. Maybe they're falling apart. I haven't been.
Yeah, there
I
was.
haven't been to a band, to a football game or anything in a while to see the band.
Yeah, I don't know. It was nice, but it was. I think it was like
They
abbreviated.
just like fire candy out the window.
Oh,
It's
they
kind of weird.
spike it.
And kids like scatter for the candy. Yeah, it's weird.
It's
Get hit in
good.
the face with like a Hershey's kiss.
That's a good community thing. Like, I think every neighborhood has one, don't they? Like a little community
I think so.
Christmas parade. That's good. They didn't have it when I was a kid.
no,
There was no holiday parade, so that's good that they do it now. And Friday night, a buddy of ours is going away. John, he's going away for a couple years. They had a party for him. That was fun.
Yeah,
You
From what
left.
I remember.
You left early, which was fine because you remember about as much as I do of it. I just remember it progressively like getting more and more packed, and then like, dude, you're just to the point where like, whoa, this is crazy. Like people
It's a
showed up
smaller
for 'em,
bar, too.
which was nice, like you said. And then you blink, and then you're in your bed.
Next thing I know, it's 3 a.m.
And you're like, where am I?
Yeah. Well,
Somebody
Johanna
take me
came
home.
in and like got me out of there. Like she knows how to like guide me out of the place. You couldn't be guided, from what I understand, on Friday night.
Who,
Like
Sholey?
Sholey just kept like what
I
he-
was without direction.
Yeah, he just kept like a magnet kept drawing him back to the bar, and he just kept coming back.
I'm a mingler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He had at least 5 more stories to repeat.
Oh,
Like he wasn't
fuck
ready.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was
He's
one
like
person at the bar that didn't hear that story yet, so I
Yeah.
had to tell him. It was good though. It was a good time. It doesn't happen often, but it was.
No,
Yeah.
I kind of I do kind of wish I would have stayed to get to see everyone, but like I was ready. I got there early. I'll get to that later at Gear Grinder. It was supposed to start at 7, and apparently it didn't. But whatever. But JD, anything good happened to you this weekend?
No, I got really drunk downtown, but that was pretty much it.
Where'd you get drunk downtown at?
Did you fuck any pussy?
It was a fancy.
Jesus, dude.
Yes, but I went to this place called Floor 2 downtown. Have you guys ever been there?
Yeah.
Super fancy, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, too fancy for me, but
Really?
yeah.
Well, you dress nicer than we do, so we probably couldn't even
And
get
you
in.
scored some
Some
coos.
I mean, I went on a date, so like I guess it doesn't really count as like
It
picking.
counts as coos.
Oh, coos is coos.
Dude, if you
bud.
gotta buy her a couple drinks, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, that cat still counts.
I mean, dude, I threw up at her place though. Like I was way more fucked up than she was.
Yeah.
for sure.
Before or after you smashed it? She laid some puke down.
Before.
She was still
And she
going?
still was letting you.
Oh, so you puked, got it together, brushed your teeth, and got back in there.
Exactly.
2 degrees of root. I know, you fucking okayed his arm. She's like, in my country, there's no shave. Oh, dude. Big W for the Steelers. Looks like they're back in. They are, if you look at the NFL on the you know how they do NFL Today, they're in the hunt. There's like 13 teams in the hunt, but they're one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they're gonna win just enough games to like
Get a bad
They
draft.
don't
get
make
mu-
any big
so
changes.
so Tomlin doesn't lose his winning record thing. Dude, I'm sick of Kenny Pickett not throwing to my man Pickens.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So's
Yeah,
Pickens.
He's sick of it
He
too.
should be, because
Right.
if Gunnar or Shevsky,
Yeah.
whatever the hell his
Gets
name,
multiple
dude, he
touches.
gets the ball more than you do.
And it-
I'm like Gunnar or Shevsky, it gets one more end around, and I'm turning this game off.
Dude, and the crazy thing is, like, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a guy sitting on the couch, but I feel like Pickens is the most dangerous guy with the ball in his hand.
Yeah, even
Absolutely.
if he's not totally open, he's open. Give him a shot.
Dude, he's made some of
He's
the most
huge.
spectacular catches of the year out of anybody in the whole NFL. It's like, just throw the ball up to him. I hate that too. Like, and it's definitely way more exciting when he's involved.
Right. And like,
Because
dude,
anything can happen.
Deontay Johnson, okay, I guess he's open too because he gets every freaking ball. They had Fryermuth in there a little bit
Yeah.
too. I don't understand how good Gunnar ran this end around in practice.
To make
That they're
them-
gonna run it 3 times in a game.
I will tell you this, and this is like something I seen on TV, so like you can go by this, it's true. Whenever Deontay Johnson was like flipping out about not getting the ball, the next game, like you could bet the over under receptions, he went over. Anytime a player flips out or something happens, the next game you can count on that he's going to get the
So
ball.
you're saying
So
Pickens is
you're
going to have a
saying
big week?
Pickens.
Take the over on Pickens receptions. I'm not saying yards, I'm saying reception. I think it'll probably be at like 3 or 4. Take the over.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Deontay still hasn't stopped his problem of fucking running backwards when he catches the ball.
But he got the over on that bet, you know.
It's all about the bet. I mean, yeah, Pickens, he got 1 catch for 2 yards, which was sweet for fantasy football.
Yeah.
So
Dude, sticking Steelers won. I was always taking W. Sticking with Steelers news, I thought it was hilarious. Some people were like, I think they're making too big of a deal out of it. With the dude, it was on it ended up on Barstool. The dude filming Tomlin, like, hey, what's up, guys? Here win. So I'm fucking working, and like, I like it.
I think, was he trying to get Tomlin to like take a picture with him? Or
Yeah,
just-
that's what they were saying. He was trying to like
I
get him
seen
to
it.
lean in for the
I mean,
selfie.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, you're working. You're
That's
working,
it.
dude.
He's at work, man. This is his job.
I hope I can get this as like a meme or a GIF. So every time I'm getting like this like group text message and I'm like actually working, I could just send that to somebody. When you're just working, he's like ding, ding, ding.
It's like
ding.
your wife, like, hey,
yeah, fucking working.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do you think
By
I'm
the time
doing?
I can even check on it, I'm like 25 messages behind. I'm like,
The group texts are the worst.
that's
dude.
what I
Your
want to
shit
send
just
it to.
pings 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, I like watch it. Like, it was funny to read like some of the comments and like how outraged people were. They were Tomlin's an asshole. Blah, blah. Like, we have no idea leading up to this.
There's no context.
Exactly.
You're gonna get everybody's opinion. I like Dino. Like I seen Dino Tomlin was like responding to some people like, dude, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he was trying to. You wouldn't say this about somebody else, and he was like, he does this. He's done this to me 1,000,000 times. You know what I mean?
Right, I'm his son.
As his son, yeah. You ever try to like interrupt? You know what I mean? Like, dude, I remember like if my dad would just be watching something on the TV, I'd be like, Dad, I'd be like, you know, that's what we remember we talked about the shushing.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
ever get shushed by your dad? You just want to go blow your brains out.
You seem like he has a deep mental scar.
Yeah, I like took me back to that place, like in the living room. Like, damn, dude, he was just watching Dallas. I wanted to ask him.
Someone just shot
Yeah.
JD.
JD's been shot for the 13th time.
JD's been shot. Shh. Fucking kids, dude. So like we always talk about the weird shit that people are selling, like they're selling farts, boogers, earwax, all. This is the grossest. This is the most useless thing I think you could sell. Fucking dirt from PNC Park. I mean, what the fuck? Talk about a loser.
Of all the places,
PNC Park, yeah, from a losing franchise that isn't going to have they're not having a Pirate Fest this year.
Yeah, I heard that.
So the
Really?
people like that are really Bucko fans, like the Pirate Fest was great.
Yeah.
You get on, there'd be a couple players there. There's always like shit for like the kids to like, try to throw in the strike zone and shit like that.
You've been to a Pirate Fest.
I used to go to them every year.
Yeah.
That's what it's for, though, brainwashing the young kids to think that Pirates actually give a fuck about
Well, it's like, yeah, you get to meet,
baseball.
get more in depth with the franchise, but they suck.
Right.
It's a piece of shit franchise.
So like from your perspective, what do you? There's no.
I just
Pirate
don't think.
Fest.
I
There's
don't
enough
think
people care.
I don't think none of like the general nobody like you gotta have a couple people go down there and field some questions, and I think they're just like they got nothing left as far as answering to the fans.
They
just
know
like,
it's coming.
They're just like
Wow.
they're not gonna go down there and just. Yeah, there's really nothing left. The Pirates have like a lot of history. So you get a lot of people that go down there, and there's like old like monuments to
Roberto
old pictures of
Clemente
Clemente and Mazeroski and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, but I guess.
But
That's,
wait, so who's selling the fucking dirt?
Oh, so anyway,
well, yeah, the Pirates.
the Pirate Tour, like someone at the Pirates organization. I guess
I thought it was bootleg dirt.
No. You
Hey, it's
sell
not a bad
McGee.
idea.
Yeah, sell McGee dirt.
Because I got a ton of Hinesfield dirt.
Well, dude, I would say fucking. I'm sure Yankee Stadium probably started first, or the Red Sox start selling their dirt. And they were like, oh, there's a market for stadium dirt.
There's a bunch of idiots with too much money out there.
Right. And then you're like, that's a great, stupid Christmas gift for a grab bag. I got you dirt from here. So the Pirates just like jumped on board like, hey, I mean, I can't imagine them selling any dirt.
What if you got dirt for a Christmas present? I would fire it
You
right
know what
back.
I
I'd
did?
open it up
Park?
and just
No
sprinkle
way.
it in your eyes.
Dude,
I would pour water on it and say, here's your mud. And I'd
Dude,
throw
I
it
got
in
a
their
cool
face.
Christmas gift. It was like a piece of the. It was like an ornament made out of the piece of the metal roof of the igloo.
That's
something
cool.
different,
Yeah.
though. That's not a piece
That
of fucking
was
dirt
cool.
from a shitty
I was
franchise.
probably, dude, it was like one of them, like the best gift ever.
Yeah, that's not
Think
bad.
about it, because the igloo, you got obviously the Penguins, but like so much history there. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean?
That was like one of the first stadiums that opened up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went to I don't know if it ever. I think it opened the one time I was there and Metallica was there. And I remember that was like such.
Yeah,
a
they
big
stopped
fucking
probably
deal.
like when we were maybe early 20s, late teens. I think
because
they
there were
stopped
so many
opening it.
malfunctions when it would open.
Well, it cost too much to
Yeah.
open and close it. It was too expensive.
That's so weird. How much could it have costed?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they had to maintain all
I think
the
the maintenance
mechanisms.
to keep it going,
Yeah.
like eventually, like
Yeah.
broke.
Now that makes sense. Like I'm thinking, like just to open it.
No,
but you're
yeah, I
right.
mean to like keep everything in working order.
Yeah, this
to
is
open it one time
state-of-the-art,
a year, it
yeah.
wasn't worth it.
Right.
Right, state of the art, but then a couple things broke down. Like, yeah, let's just keep it
Yeah,
shut.
right. That motherfucker was like steam powered and shit.
Dude, in New York, if we're looking for new jobs in New York, they're looking for a rodent mitigation. So I guess this is someone who just kills rodents. They're paying $120,000 up to $170,000. So I guess if you have a ton of experience, you can get $170,000. They're starting people off at $120,000.
Right, but you got to remember, you're not killing Greenfield rats. You're killing New York City rats. You know what I mean?
I know.
That's like a small dog.
What do you get
Yeah.
to kill them with? Is there like if you're in the
You
middle
need
of
a
the city?
deuce.
I don't know.
Yeah, you just can't be out there shooting them.
No, so I'm assuming you're like setting up traps, poison, things like that.
There got to be there's a catch that it's that much money. You know what I mean? There's
Well,
got
I
to be
think you have
something
to take-
terrible
well,
about
you
it.
have to. I think you have to take training. I think there's a lot of shit you have to do. They have. I think it's more of a publicity thing to show they're trying to do something about the rat problem.
Well, I think New York.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
Would I sit here and I say yeah, but then like I don't know if I'd want to be around rats all the time.
You're clubbing subway rats, dude.
Yeah, like I sit here like yeah, I'd fucking do it for 120
I don't think I would
grand.
do it.
But then you think about like your whole job is just chasing rat or getting chased by rats. Maybe I'm scared. Rats I don't like. That's the one thing. Like I
No,
hate
they
rats.
freak me out. The big long tail.
Yeah.
And they're not scared of anything.
And I need to know
Yeah.
the method of like how I get to kill the, like I said, setting traps, poison. All right, you got to clean up the rats. That's one thing.
You're
you
cleaning
need
up
to do more than
carcasses.
that, dude.
Well, yeah, if
But if
you're
it's like bow and arrow or some weird,
Yeah,
I'll
you're
maybe
snapping
electrocute them,
necks.
like
if
hit them
it's
with like.
mitigate, yeah, that's what
I'd
I'm-
have like a long stick and shock them.
like a cattle claw.
Yeah.
There was
John be tasing them.
Dude, the one house I lived in on Hazelwood Avenue was a fucking real shithole, and it ended up turning into like a trap house, and it ended up there was rats or squirrels, something in the walls, and I remember you could hear them like running, and I remember one time this kid we grew up with, Joe Guiney, like stuck a cattle prod. Don't ask me why we had a cattle prod. Stuck it through the ceiling and literally got one of these fuckers.
That's a rat.
What was it?
It was a rat.
Yeah, that wasn't no squirrel. That's a motherfucking
I wish
rat.
you wouldn't even have killed it, because I was thinking it was a squirrel, and I was lying to myself.
Yeah.
Once I seen that, I'm like, dude, we got to get the fuck
We
out
got a
of
family of
Oh,
rats
man.
here.
Yeah, 3 months later we left. So, dude, so this is fucking weird. Two Pitt students got in trouble for assaulting the cadavers. So like, I'm like, did that mean they punched them? Did it mean I decided to read the article, see what it was. One of them fingered a cadaver.
Oh,
A woman cadaver.
So gross.
Yeah, one of them, and the other one fingered the chest of a guy's chest open. So I don't know how that plays into what, but the dude who fingered the girl, they're like, it's considered like abuse of a corpse and all this other shit. But
Necrophilia.
it's still considered a human being though. So
Yeah,
like you get
right.
just as much trouble for fingering.
Right, but for me, it seems like it's less weird to touch the wound in the chest than to finger the
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
dead
So
body.
I don't know how they like the dude. Like it's like medical students and they're finding out.
Right, and you're
about-
like, okay, I want to feel a dead body. Okay, you fucking finger banging it. You have a fucking issue.
Yeah, I don't care if you're going to be a gynecologist. Touching a dead vagina isn't going to help you.
Did they catch this guy like in the act? Or,
No,
With
they
his
caught-
hand in the cookie jar.
That's the thing. So they didn't catch him in the act. So obviously the dead person, didn't
Snitched.
tell on him. They went and fucking told people.
Yeah, you have.
Well, like
you got problems.
I fingered the dead corpse.
I guess
Honestly, not that I'm a biologist, but I mean everything kind of hardens up when they're dead, right?
I've never been
I
in
mean,
some.
you just fingered the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dog.
yeah. Rigor mortis,
Rigor mortis,
kicks
yeah,
in and you
right.
get stiff. Yeah, it wasn't pleasurable for either one of them. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
But like there's people that are into that.
Yeah, there's a lot of sick fucks out
That's
there.
why
Mike.
he got into that field.
Right. Well, you have to think about it.
all the dead pussy you can finger.
Yeah,
No.
if you think about it, if you're a necrophiliac, every necrophiliac has to be in that field of a funeral because otherwise you have no access to dead.
Yeah.
You have unlimited
You
access
know access to dead body. Yeah, that makes sense.
unless you're killing them. You know what I mean? I don't think they're killing them. They're just having sex with them when they're dead.
It's just like
What's the big
pedophiles
deal?
are in the Boy Scouts, right? I mean, no offense, Eagle Tits.
Yeah, yeah,
We got to address Eagle Tits and Jack are not here today. They're both sick.
Both.
kinda-
So, yeah, it seems
kinda weird.
Maybe they were smooching.
Yeah, something.
Injury.
Jack's sick for like the 20th time this year.
Eagle
I'm starting to
tit.
worry about him.
Jack might have TF'd Eagle Tits.
What if he did?
the TF.
He Eagle Tits. I think what happened is
He TF'd ET.
Eagle Tits went out to Jack's, took the cold plunge, got out. His nipples got all hard. Jack got aroused and TF'd the fuck out
Jack
of
was
him.
like offering. He's like, dude, you can fit more than one person in there.
Yeah, Eagle Tits was like, for real?
He DM'd him.
I haven't done shit like this since I was in the Eagle Scouts. He went out there and just TF'd him, and then by Jack rubbing his butthole over fucking Eagle Tits' stomach, he just got...
Maybe that water really was
He
cold.
got that
dude. They both
static
got the
water just
flu.
sitting there because he don't change it or
Yeah,
filter
they
it
both
out.
got pink eye from the water.
They
Dude,
got-
can you see Jack and Eagle Tits on like them HIV commercials, like rubbing each other's shoulders?
Yeah.
You know,
Like, dude, after 3 more tests, I don't have HIV anymore.
Eagle Tits got his fucking... He got his root pond. and all
something
that.
happened, dude.
He got his
It was
root
like one of
pond.
them, like, yeah, Eagle Tits is sick. Then Seabird told me today, he's like, yeah, Jack called me, like, dude, he's sick. I'm like, sure he is.
They were like,
It's
What
a
a
plan.
coincidence.
They're laid up in the cold tub
They're
right
just in the
now,
cold tub.
rubbing on Eagle's tits.
we're gonna freeze this away.
Yeah. They got Sangamananga from the water.
Get well, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, get well soon. Dude, well, so we were talking about this, me and Rosario were talking about this this week, or last week. It popped up, big story. The Buddhist monks all got busted for crystal
Meth.
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we?
oh, we did?
No, we didn't.
No.
No, we didn't talk about that last week.
Not on the podcast, no.
Okay, okay.
No, so a group of Buddhist monks, all the monks at this monastery tested positive for methamphetamines. That's crazy to me.
Dude, I always picture like a monk sitting there, like so peaceful, like in deep thought. Like, dude, I've never done meth, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna calm you down.
No, it's the exact opposite of meditation. It's insanity. Like I tried meth once. I don't even think it was real. You know what I mean? It was like I smoked it out of a light bulb. But, I've done enough crack and shit to know like it whacks you out. There's no way you can meditate when you're high on crack. I don't know how this all started going down. It really didn't give a good description in the article about like how it got into the monastery and how they all started doing it. Like I don't know. It's kind of insane. But then they got sent to rehab. So it was like they weren't like just doing a little bit.
Where was this? What do they call it? A monastery? Where monks are? Where was this located, dude?
I don't know.
Tibet.
I was gonna say like Kentucky.
Ibiza.
I don't know, dude. Remember me and Z-Bird seen like 10 monks walking into Hokkaido on Browns Hill Road.
They might have been
all methed up.
They were methed up monks, and then they were
like instead of Satan's disciples, they were like Shangri-La's disciples.
Yeah, they were going in there. But dude, they were all monked up.
They were in the monk unis.
They were monking hard.
Dude, they stuck up. I'm like, dude.
All with the
they had the orange robes on, walking into Hokkaido. I'm like, these dudes have no idea what they're in for.
Yeah, like, and I always like, and I still do have like a lot of respect for monks because, like, I don't know, I feel like they know something that we don't. You know what I mean? I always thought that way about them, but I guess they
apparently not.
I figured they wanted to know something that we knew. They tried meth.
Yeah,
they went for the gusto, dude. They didn't just smoke a joint.
But I mean, I wonder if there's like did they try talking to them or did they just send them? They said they sent them all to rehab. Like maybe they just tried it. Like, do you think they really needed 21 days? Because they're so used to meditating.
There got to be more to the story. How'd they get caught? You know what I mean? Like,
well, because they were like, "Hey guys, we got meditation," and the one dude's there jacking off, and
taking his face.
They're just cleaning the monastery all the time
for fucking 4 days straight,
just scrubbing that motherfucker.
And they start telling each other the same stories over and over again.
Well, listen, I don't do meth, and I do that.
But I just thought that was insane. Dude, what about a new movie coming out? Looks amazing. Probably going to get a couple Oscar nominees. Cocaine Bear, based on true events. I watched the trailer for this. It looks insane. It's fucking. The trailer just shows like a park ranger showing up to a cabin where there's all kind of ruckus, and he opens the door and there's a bear there with just coke all over his face, dude. I'm like,
just snorting rails like, what the fuck do you want?
And the bear just, and the bear just starts going nuts, and it's like the craziest thing ever. But the weird thing is, at the end of the trailer, they're like based on true events. So I'm like, wait a minute, bears sniff coke, but like what it was is apparently like some time ago, I don't know the actual date, but there was like a drug shipment got dropped in the woods. A bear got into it, ate the cocaine before the bear died, went completely insane for 8 minutes and had the time of his life. And it was a cocaine bear.
They didn't even say how much. They just
made
said
a whole
duffel
movie
bag
out of 8
full.
minutes of a coked up bear.
So when they say based on true events,
they got to doctor it up. Okay.
A bear ate coke.
So we're going to play with it a little bit.
Yeah, a bear ate coke and died. They're like taking you to a bear ate coke, went to a rave, fucked a bunch of hookers, stole a car.
Right, yeah. They're saying, he ate a duffel bag of coke. The true story is, I left my jacket outside one time I was camping. He ate like a half a teener and fucking lost his mind for 7 minutes.
In real life, this motherfucker ate like a whole
they said a duffel bag, yeah.
So, I mean, you're talking, God knows how many
And that was in the 80s it happened, so it was good coke.
Yeah, so, like, you got a whacked out bear for 8 minutes. I mean, imagine running into that thing. A coked out bear.
He's just going to keep talking and talking the whole time.
But once the bear falls over.
Talking about his childhood and shit.
Yeah, getting all deep with you.
Oh, man, good stuff. JD, we got some voicemails.
Yes, we do. Larry, you want to play some voicemails?
Yeah. Eagle tits. Eagle tits.
Hey, my name is DJ Ron T. I was apparently with my friend Sierra a couple weeks ago, and to answer your question about me and her being friends and not screwing, that's actually the truth. I think it might be you guys can't be friends with somebody without screwing them. I can do that. My best friends have always been girls, and I didn't screw most of them. I'm just saying, But I thought your response was funny as hell. I'm just letting you know. but you don't have to screw somebody who you're best friends with. So a lot of people don't know and can't fathom anybody being friends with a girl unless you are fucking. And it's just, that's not true. That's just the way you think.
It ain't true, guys.
It ain't true.
Love you guys. Have a good one. Sierra from Brookline. Bye.
All right.
All right, so hopefully this dude's.
I was gonna say,
this
save
girl's
it-
husband listens to the podcast and believes him now.
I was gonna say, save him last for your wife,
Yeah,
pal.
right.
So yeah, here's what I picture. I mean, they seem like super. Thank you for listening, guys. Sierra's husband listened. She was like, "You gotta listen to this," and she didn't realize. And he started listening more and more, and heard this, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "They had to call in." We've seen people go to extremes to cover up lies before. Hey, listen, it's your story, DJ Ron. You tell it. We believe
We
you.
believe you.
Yeah,
Of course, I believe you.
It's hard to be best friends with anybody and not fuck them. I fucked Shuley the other day.
Yeah, right. It just happened.
Only
I'm
when
not
we were
gay.
best friends.
Yeah, that doesn't mean we're gay. We're just best friends.
It's
So,
the only way to get him out of the bar the other night.
yeah, so if you're not fucking your best friend, guy or girl, you're missing out, buddy. So thanks, DJ Ron Sierra, for calling in. I'm sorry to hear you guys aren't fucking. Wink, wink. So you guys have a great week and keep not fucking each other. Let's see what we got.
Hello, it's Holly from Mercer. I just wanted to say I am highly offended that you don't know where Mercer County is. I mean, we are one of the state's largest importers of Amish people. And as your Mercer County representative, I can supply to you as many Amish as you need for whatever you need, no questions asked. Location-wise, Mercer County is in the exact opposite direction of where Mike said. It's north. I'm about 80 miles north of Pittsburgh, nearly like halfway between Pittsburgh and Erie. I actually don't blame you or anything, though, for not recognizing it, because it does seem like it is mostly made up of Amish people. Which brings me to my question for you guys this week. Do you ever see any Amish people in Pittsburgh? And if you have, what are they doing down there? Hopefully I will see you guys next month at your live show. I got 2 and weather permitting, I will be there. If the weather's shit, I'm not driving down there, and you'll just get some free money out of me. But, okay, I'm done talking. Have a great week.
Thank you so much for the call, and thanks for informing us about that. I know for sure, before I started working with Rosario, I worked for a company doing demolition. We were working down the old Kaufman's building. At one point, they brought in a ton of Amish to work.
They're carpenters.
They're carpenters. Here's the thing. I seen a couple of them on cell phones. Seen a couple of them smoking ciggies.
Using power saws.
I seen a couple of them using saws.
First
on.
the monks, and now the Amish.
The world's going
Is
to
nothing
hell.
safe.
Yeah.
They were, but they were still dressed in all their shit.
Yeah, I think you could buy them like this. You could buy. I think the rule is like they can't buy it for themselves, but if you buy it for them, they could use it. So they're definitely like heavy into roofing around here now.
That's what I was gonna say. I work on a lot of jobs where there's like other builders there, and the roofers 90% of the time Amish dudes, or even the framers.
Roofers and framers, they
and
frame
come
the
in,
shit
and
out
they
of
come in
something.
heavy, and they smash work, dude.
But
like,
they don't come in on like horse and buggy, right?
No, they
Yeah.
drive it in like
They have a
vans.
van.
no, they'll get someone like they'll get one of the English to drive them in like a big ass van. That's English. That's what they call us.
See,
Well, you maybe not.
Whenever I
This is
work-
Saudi Arabia.
the camel you rode in on. Whatchamacallit, whenever I worked downtown, though, the dude, it was weird because the dude that ran the crew was Amish, and then he drove himself. But then you know what? Never mind. You're right, because they had a dude they had to answer to who was like just a regular not Amish guy.
And he would sit in the van all day and then
Yeah,
drive you to
yeah,
and from.
yeah.
Not, but these dudes will work from fucking sun up to sundown. Like they don't take breaks and shit.
But,
you know,
but
they-
dude, when they were like, I want to say a lot of them were young. Like I think the one was like 15, so like he had not even got to do his thing, his Rumspring or whatever. Where he gets out.
Rumspraga.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so like dudes were showing him porn on the phone, and he was going nuts. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
not a mustache out of the lot.
Everybody's trying to like Just fuck.
Borrow the phone like they did the halfway. I was like, can I borrow your phone? Yeah, let me go to the
I
porch.
poison the well with them.
Yeah, dudes are in the fucking
You
porta-john.
think you're holier than thou. Check this out, buddy.
Yeah, because they haven't seen a
You never
shaved.
seen that before, have you?
Never seen a shaved box.
Right, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, they go in that motherfuckers. The cooter up there is Amish cooters with a machete. You're just whacking through that shit.
How many poach skins have you amassed, Elder Michael?
Nice. All right, JD.
Dude, the Pittsburgh pipe. Listen, we got a serious brother-in-arms situation. I put in a fucking work ticket for my garbage-ass management company on November 14th. They said my heat wasn't working, and it's cold as fuck outside. So far, I have played phone tag with this fucking management company, trying to get these maintenance guys to fix the fucking boiler in here, so I could stop freezing my schnucks off every fucking time I get out of the shower. My nipples could break locks. My dick shrivels. It's cold. Can you have one of your heating companies fucking call my management company and offer their services or something? Because I'm tired of freezing my dick off. Go Steelers.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could have maybe primetime appliances. My main man Tommy will listen to this. He'll maybe check it out. Or Schaefer Inc. or even SNL Remodeling. Someone will get with you. They'll fix you up one way or another. Maybe we'll get you a new fucking house. You know, I mean, that sounds like
it might
problem.
be time to move, buddy.
Yeah,
I don't think they care.
Right. Yeah, if you're living in a place and they've let it go since November, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
about
they're
it.
not huge fans of yours.
They probably got a couple hundred units, and you're not on. You know, I mean, you sound like the type of guy that likes to have a good time. Probably pay your rent a little bit late. You're not on the to-do list. You know what I mean? So, God bless. Stay warm.
That's it.
Yep.
Don't heat your house with your oven.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't the worst thing to do. My mom used to do that.
What's up, boys? Kenny. So my grinder, I had to get a new cell phone. So I go into the Xfinity store, get a new cell phone. Hey, you know, my number, I want to get a new cell phone. Oh, well, you're not the primary on the account. You know, you're a manager on it. I can do anything but get a new cell phone in the store on the account. I said, what's my wife's name? They make you pick a primary. Like, it's not like girlfriend, friend, brother, sister. It's my wife. She made the phone call to sign up for Xfinity, so she became the primary. Like, I'm in the store. Check my ID. I'm on the account. Oh, no, sorry, it's a policy. Give me the manager. I know this asshole is going to tell me the same thing. So he does. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's our policy. Sorry, sir. I said, what if I pay cash? I want to buy the phone and leave the store. No, sorry, it's still to protect fraud. I said, what the fuck fraud? They're going to check on the phone. They can't check with my ID right here. I can't even pay cash. I don't want to put anything on the account. I'm just safe on someone walking off the street. Can I buy the fucking phone? No, sorry, sir. That's our policy. So I had to wait fucking 2 days anyways and go home and order it instead of sending my wife to the fucking store. Cocksuckers. What the fuck can't you go in there and just buy a phone? Cash.
I mean, that is true. They do. I know they have I think they like to, because they like to bang you for that so much money a month.
Right, yeah, I've tried that before, just pay it, and they're like, oh, no, just do this. Like, I don't want to pay the interest. Like, let me just give you the money.
Well,
right.
And the thing is, they get you, I don't think it's that, like, they don't get you a ton of extra money. They might get a little bit extra money, but there's a fee that you're paying every month, a certain fee, that if you don't own the phone, you have to pay that fee.
Like, yeah, right.
I want to say it's like a $3 phone. When you're talking a volume of, say, 10 million people, that's $30 million a month. They figured how to scam you.
Oh, yeah, they frown upon you trying to pay for anything up front. You know what I mean? They want you to get every accessory you possibly can and walk out feeling like you got it for free. But then when you get your bill every month, they shove it in your ass.
I got suckered into 2 free accessories this last time, and one of them I lost, and the other one I don't even use.
Which one did you lose?
The air tags. The ones that were supposed to prevent me from losing
How do you lose the air tags?
They can't even find
I don't know. I don't know what that's like the question, like when you lose something. Where'd you lose it? I hate that question. How'd you lose it? I don't know.
It wouldn't be lost, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I thought you could look them up on the phone, though.
They died.
Oh, man, not much
Z,
good.
there ain't nothing Z-Bird can't lose. Not one thing.
They went through the leaf blower.
Yeah, that happened to me.
So what's the point of them? Someone just has them until they steal them and then the battery dies?
You just gotta wait them out,
You can
baby.
recharge them. But I didn't fucking have them. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened to
But
them.
if somebody takes your
Sounds like a
bag, they're
gimmick.
not going to recharge your AirTag. It's like,
I don't think someone stole them. I just think they're in my house. I don't know where the fuck they're at. I don't feel like looking for them.
They're just sitting on your couch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the
Just
cushions.
sitting there dead.
Dead as fuck. Dead AF. But yeah, stay away from the fucking any type of fucking extras. You get your cell phone. You'll never use it. Trust me. Let's see what we got here. Sugar tits. We got one more.
One more.
no, that was it.
No, we
The debate rap.
Oh, did we get this one yet?
Let's debate rap.
This is an easy one. I'm just catching up. But you guys all like rap music. We all watched the 3-6 Mafia versus Bone Thugs and Harmony rap versus. Who won? Let's please debate it.
I mean, 3-6 Mafia. I thought they won pretty handily.
Wait, isn't that when what was it like Lazy Bone or one of them got in a fight? They started a fist fight.
Yep.
Because he threw the bottle, or he told him to suck a dick or some shit like that.
They were fucking talking
have
shit
that.
for eating pills and shit.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Then.
Well, I think he was abducted when he was a kid, and he was like sexually abused. I swear to God, he was the first kid. Google this, first person ever on Unsolved Mysteries.
What? Dude, I can't deny your knowledge anymore. But that
Wait,
sounds
you're
off
saying
the wall.
Busy Bone was the first kid abducted.
He was abducted. and
Busy
he was,
Bone was on Unsolved Mysteries.
with
or
the
some-
dude,
yeah,
and
something
they
like
were
that.
smoking the thing. And he was like,
Like,
if you have any information, yeah.
Yeah, and then he became a rapper. I'm telling you, that it's partially
Wait,
true.
did anyone find him, or he became a rapper?
Well, obviously they fucking found him.
No, I'm saying like did
He
he
grew
become
up
a
in
rapper?
the woods with like werewolves. And that's
he
how he
with
learned to
Coke
rap that
Bear?
way.
Was he-
He was saying that's how he talks so fast.
Did
He was
you-
hanging out with
did
the
you
cocaine
Google it?
Mm.
bear.
No.
Where's Eagle Tits at?
He's getting
You just say
TF by
Google it
two-
every time. Nobody Googles
No one
anything.
gives a fuck. But it's
I'm
better.
telling you, it's right.
I almost just like debate when you just because I want I don't want to find out if it's right. I want the listeners to look it up and
Yeah.
comment on it, and they'll tell us Shirley was right.
Shirley probably is right.
There's
But
probably
this
some
is this
truth
is
to it.
you're getting wilder and wilder the farther
I'm
along we
wondering,
go.
I'm getting righter and righter now.
I used to think I used to think I knew so much useless information, and like you're pulling shit out of the woodwork.
I know the most useless information, dude. Anything that cannot make me a dime, I know it.
Yeah, like that's just like to know that Busy Bone was on fucking
Or
where the
whoever
fuck
it was,
is
whatever-
Did you
episode.
must have watched like Behind the Music with like Bone Thugs.
So when they got in that fight, you know what I mean? Like I fucking watched it, and then I like fell down a rabbit hole. And the reason he got pissed because dude was like, "Suck my dick," and dude was like abused or something as a kid, and that's why he snapped out. He didn't care about the pills part. That's why he got fucked up on pills because he was sexually assaulted. So then when dude said "suck my dick," he was like, "What?"
All right, yeah, I don't want to make no more fun of him. Man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm
That's
just
why
that's
you
what
know.
it is.
Yeah, okay, I
But
got you.
yeah, so you was
But he was on
it
Unsolved
was definitely
Mysteries.
on yeah
Unsolved Mysteries.
That's the part that blows me.
I
away.
gotta look
So
this
he
up
got
right now.
kidnapped?
I think it was like his mom's boyfriend or something.
Took him.
Or something like
Okay.
that, or like a filthy uncle, like something fucked up close.
Someone took him, though, for
Yeah.
sure. That's fucked up.
John's checking it out.
Don't tell us, Sean. Wait till we get a commercial break. All right, everybody. After this fucking breaking news Shirley has dropped on us, I think we're taking real quick. Real quick before we go to commercial break. Do not forget December 23rd. We got our tickets for the we still got tickets available for the live show. We're really trying to pack that out. That helps keep the podcast going. Really appreciate it. Also, to do everyone a favor, because we got hit up for about merch for Christmas, we dropped 3 hoodies. There's 3 hoodies right now. We're posting the links everywhere. Got any questions, you could DM me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I'll get you the link. We got 3 different hoodies up there, like the more popular ones. Check that out. Also, this Thursday, me, Shirley, Joe Welsh, Matt Light will be at Pub in the Park over in Swiss Elm Park at 8 o'clock or 7:30 for a comedy show, so stop over. One more thing. This Saturday, back at Swiss Elm Park Community Center, I will be there selling sports cards. I'm going to have sports cards, sports memorabilia. A lot of people ask me for stuff. I'm going to have just about everything there. There's also going to be food at this function. Shirley's wife will be there. Rosato's wife sells all kind of cool t-shirts and shit like that. There's other vendors there selling stuff. Come through. It's from 2 to 7 at the Swiss Elm Park Community Center. And then Friday, I have a comedy show over in Carnegie. Check it out. The link's up on my Facebook and Instagram. I'll post it. Come through if you're not doing it on Friday night. All right, buddy. Now we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just Walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call S&L Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quit sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Z-Bird, who be corn dicking? Dude, so there's a woman who went to a Guns N' Roses concert, and she's suing Guns N' Roses because she got hit in the face with a microphone. I seen the woman. It's fucked up. Like, I'm not really even calling her corn dick. It's a corn dick situation. But, like, I guess she was up front. The microphones, I don't know how it wasn't a wireless microphone. They still use a microphone with wire on it. And then he swayed it out into the crowd. It fucking cracked her. She had like two black eyes. It looked like
oh, she almost broke her nose.
Yeah, dude, it looked like someone beat the fuck out of her. It made me think, like, did like her husband beat her ass and like her parents find out, like, what happened? She's like, I got hit in the face by Axel Rose with a microphone.
Dude, I guarantee it's like one of the similar ones you use for comedy. Like those are pretty heavy duty.
I was reading an article and they were saying that they have a habit of throwing shit out into the audience, right?
Right.
But then they threw the whole mic and it fucking fucked her up because they put out a statement like, we never want to get any of our fans hurt. We'll never throw anything into the audience again. So I don't know if it was like he was playing and it flung off, or if he threw it like, here's a souvenir, and she busted her muck.
On those microphones, because I've used both, on the string ones, they're like attached, but there's like a little like safety button. But if you start winging that thing, it'll rip right off there. So like, I don't know if he did intentionally. It sounds like he did throw it intentionally, like to give it to the crowd. I know the fans are fucking furious because they said they're not throwing shit into the crowd, and people love that.
Right.
You go nuts. Like, dude, imagine going to a concert, your favorite band's there, and they're throwing shit in the crowd. You just paid all this money for these fucking seats up front.
Right, but a guitar pick coming out in the stands and a fucking 2-pound microphone.
Oh,
Two
dude,
different
that's a
things.
better souvenir.
Right.
And yeah, well,
It's
she is a
great
souvenir.
Story. You know,
She got a waffle print from the fucking mic on her muck,
and she's suing, but it's like,
oh, she's gonna get paid.
No, it's.
Well, I guess on your ticket,
Your ticket,
Yeah, you want to sit up front, dude. You want to be part of the
foul
action.
ball. What happens?
Yeah. It's like the people that you go see Gallagher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want that crushed watermelon all over you.
Sledge-o-matic.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, to think that Gallagher made a fucking career out of just smashing watermelons is fucking insane to me. Like, now, the shit I go through to try to write a joke, and to think that this motherfucker...
Dude, people go in there in ponchos.
Yeah.
Just trying
He
to get
would
a
sell
little
the Gallagher... He was making millions off the poncho.
And then when he died, his brother
Took the act.
and did the same thing and got rich.
Zebra, what if you just came out as Gallagher's fucking bastard
Throwing
son?
microphones.
Gallagher's
No, I'll
bastard son.
smash-
You start bring it back.
Yeah, like
I
that.
love Gallagher
Break
back in the day.
cantaloupes instead of watermelons.
No, fuck it.
No,
No, I'll be Gallagher the third. I don't know who my dad is.
It could
There's
be
no
him.
proof.
Yeah.
My mom loved
Was
Gallagher.
he in Pittsburgh in 1980?
Yeah,
Doing a
my
comedy
mom-
show? I bet
Dude,
you he was.
My mom fucked Gallagher. I'm pretty sure she did. It was on Unsolved Mysteries, and we were trying to find out who my dad was, and I had a taste for watermelon. So I'm pretty sure Gallagher is my dad, dude. So. Yeah,
It adds up
to
my
my
book.
I wouldn't be
possible.
doing nothing but following in my father's footsteps. If I go down the Improv, I'll be down there December 16th. Come down. If I come down with a sledgehammer and some watermelons, you'll be showing them Greenfield finest ponchos.
That's it.
Yeah.
$20 a banger.
And you think about that dude didn't he was selling out fucking arenas.
Oh, big shows.
Huge
yeah.
act. Back then, not all comedians got that was
A
HBO
stadium.
special.
Nobody did a stadium. No one did the
That
Civic
was
Arena.
one of the people I watched an HBO special. He was huge, dude.
He was upper. Oh, definitely not as funny as Eddie Murphy.
He's not as funny as Eddie Murphy, but
back then
he had the following.
Dude,
he had
it
the
was Eddie
following.
Murphy's special and dude,
Gallagher.
Gallagher special was it right there.
It was just a bunch of white people under a poncho.
White
getting
people
splashed.
love smashing watermelons. I don't know why. And that's all he did. He didn't have a gimmick. His whole gimmick was smashing watermelons. He didn't have
His only other joke was his hair was attached to his hat. That was his only other joke.
I mean, and that shit now that a magician would go to a senior center or a comic would go to a senior high rise and do that and get booed off. People, the geezers would throw applesauce.
Smashing applesauce.
Yeah, the best is he
fucking
caught the
slipping.
crowd slipping, they weren't paying attention.
Yeah,
and hit him with a quick one.
Yeah, dude.
They couldn't get the poncho up in time.
Dude, how much pussy do you think Gallagher? Talking about smashing watermelon.
All big girls.
Was he smashing pussy like
I
that?
think
dude?
he was.
All big chicks.
Dropping
You
the
think?
hammer.
I think he was fucking hot babes, dude.
You think?
Dude, in the
He was
80s, he had a
Gallagher.
solid
Didn't
mustache.
he have one where he was dressed like a sailor and he was breaking shit?
I thought that was everyone he did was a sailor.
Yeah,
The
always had a cool
overalls-
outfit.
Yeah, the overalls. He was a fucking nut just out there smashing watermelons, making millions, doing
Smashing
coke,
coos.
and fucking all kind
He's
of
definitely
pussy.
doing coke. Had to be.
Oh, dude, cokeheads love to smash watermelons.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, dude, that's Cocaine Bear. That's all he did for 8 minutes of his life was
Smashing melons.
smashing acorns, and smashing humans. How the fuck did we get to Gallagher from a lady getting hit in the face? That's just fucking. That was a weird transition, dude. Kyler Murray is a fucking crybaby, dude.
I'm sick of his shit.
Dude, he's like Baker Mayfield 2.0. They both came from Oklahoma. There's something down there. Dude, I'm like a short guy, so I always root for Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, the shorter players in the NFL, Steve Smith, all those guys. I root for him. And dude, he just sounds like such a cunt. He's getting so much shit.
He can't take any criticism whatsoever.
Right.
He's a young quarterback.
And it
that
was
fucks
another
up.
player. It wasn't like it was some, what was it, Patrick Peterson or whatever it was clowning him.
that's who. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was some fucking someone that you have to give a fuck about what they think. It's just some other dude who's on a podcast.
He used to
trying
play. He used to
make
be
some
teammates with him.
Yeah.
Right, and he said that Kyler doesn't give a fuck about nobody but himself. He's like, damn, dude, you should have been a big bro and hit me up and talk to me, one-on-one.
Not on a podcast.
Yeah, you're a geek, bro.
Well, obviously, he probably, if he would have been open to it, people can feel that from you, and he probably would have came up to you bro, you're a little bit conceited.
Humble yourself a little bit. You're a rookie.
Yeah.
You don't know everything yet.
Right.
Not only that,
you can make great plays, but then you suck sometimes.
If you're you're so mature and you know what's going on and you hate the criticism, why did they have to put in your fucking contract that you have to watch films for so many hours a week?
You got to quit playing video games and shit.
Because you're a little kid. Dude. You're a little kid. And now you're crying because somebody said you're a little kid.
I don't like people that, like, you look at bring him up. Look at Tom Brady. He just takes shit on the chin. I mean, he's just been through hell.
They should teach these quarterbacks all a lesson on how to answer questions.
Right.
Very simple.
Listen, whenever someone hurts your feelings on the internet, just go count your money. And that's it.
Or just say, I'm sorry it feels that way.
Yeah. Exactly.
Or like, what happened? Like, why'd you lose? Like, it's on me. Just say that every time, no matter if
you don't have to mean it.
They know who dropped the pass. Just say, it's on me. That one's on me.
That was like in like they'll throw it right in there with Zach Wilson. Like, boy, is that dude ruining his fucking? You know what I mean?
Right, because he just couldn't say like, what, you know, like, yeah, dude, you think you could have helped out the defense? Like, no, like, yeah, you didn't score any points.
Right.
The Detroit defense held the other team to 3 points and you lost.
And then, like, he didn't even, like, they were like, do you think that fell on the offense? He said, no, not at all. And he said it was a windy day. And I'm like, dude.
Preposterous.
Like, and now Mike White's starting to head, and like, dude, the more the season goes on, the better this Mike White does, the farther and farther he goes. And they compared him to Josh Rosen. They said, dude, he's going to end up being like Josh Rosen.
Why, nobody likes Josh Rosen either? Josh Rosen
ain't like him, but he got picked really high and all this shit.
Dude, so many quarterbacks get picked really high.
Right.
And, dude, I swear half of them are out of the league.
Johnny Manziel.
Manziel was the worst of all time.
But I love Manziel as a person, though. He's a party animal.
Yeah, I'd take him number one draft pick for partying.
Yeah, I'd hang out with him.
Well, that's like,
I wouldn't pick him in fantasy.
Well, if you figure the teams that always pick early, or it's usually around the same teams. It was Cleveland for a long time.
Cleveland fucking is
and
terrible.
They're so horrible drafting, dude.
Wait, didn't Baker just get cut from Carolina?
He got picked up today.
Yeah, by San Fran.
No, by the Rams.
Oh, I thought San Fran.
Why would the Rams pick him up?
Dude, who knows?
Just to like screw San Fran?
Maybe. No, I mean San Fran could have like. I think if a team goes to pick you up, I think you can like. If he was San Fran could have been in talks with him. They said no. I think they're rolling with Brock Purdy. I mean, I don't know what like
Purdy had a couple nice throws though.
Thing is, too, if you got a young quarterback like Purdy who's just grateful to be in there, he's gonna take all the direction in the world. Purdy, here's what we need you to do. Yeah, this. Okay, you get fucking Baker Mayfield. He might try some of his own.
He's another diva you got to put up with then.
Yeah, I mean, like
you think getting cut twice. Like knock
humbles
the
you
diva out of you, but maybe not.
You know?
He should have. I mean, dude, really, Jimmy G unfortunately got hurt. I love Jimmy G, but like Jimmy G made the right move, and Baker should have did the same thing. He should have humbled himself, but like, hey man, they did what they had to do, but I'm still here for my team. Like John was saying before, say the right things once in a while. I'm still here for my team. I'm still going to try to ball out.
Yeah, you don't think Jimmy G was furious after that whole fucking, try to trade him, don't trade him, now we're going to sign him, and
Jimmy G's, what are you going to do?
How like, don't you know what to say, though? After going to, like, the biggest of D1 schools, and then you're in the top 32 NFL teams, they have, like, staff on staff, and nobody talks to these guys about
like
that?
Like a publicist, and then people just go and, like, freestyle. Ben Roethlisberger was really good at like knowing what to say.
When he got older, he was clever at it because everything he would take the blame for everything. He never put anybody out.
He kind of did that when he was younger too. I feel like
even with the harassment stuff.
I think after that, that's when he was like, okay, now I have everything I say is gonna be fucking under a microscope.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think players now, I mean, it's way more under a microscope because of the internet. And, like, you know what I mean? You say the wrong thing, you're a fucking meme.
Like, right. These reporters are setting you up. They need you to say something stupid.
And you're fucking just
falling
right
for it every week.
Yeah. Like, he right there, he had the option to be like, man, I played terrible. My team deserves better. I'm going to work harder.
Right, but that's,
dude, he's
think of his own head. In his own head, his hubris is so huge that he thinks, like,
well, they said
he really thinks the shit he's saying. You know what I mean?
Well, people were like, oh, it's because he grew up rich. It has nothing to do with...
You talking about Zach Wilson or Kyler Murray?
Zach Wilson.
Oh.
They said he grew up rich. That's why he acts the way he does. I'm like, dude, look at Christian McCaffrey. Fucking very well adjusted. Like, that don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that was just Cam Hayward's son taking a shot because he don't like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He does that here and there. But Kyler Murray's like always chirping at his head coach, and then he was chirping at DeAndre Hopkins. I'm like, dude, D-Hop will beat the brakes off you. Right. Calm down, little man.
He will beat the fuck.
Absolutely.
D-Hop's nuts, dude. He was, I used to hang with him back in the day. Dude, so, dude, this one, it's not on here, but it came up in my head when I was reading because I just listened to this story the other day. Do you guys remember John Kitna?
Yeah.
Did you hear about his son?
Yeah, I did.
His son, backup quarterback for Florida, at least had a full ride. At least was going to get a full ride. Maybe at some point
He was on the team.
Yeah, he was on the team. Maybe have an opportunity to start down the road. If not, getting that transfer portal, life's wide open. Gets busted. I don't know all the details, but they said he had child pornography images on his phone, and not only did he have them on his phone, but he sent them to someone else. It was all through this Discord thing, and like it was so bad that like. Sometimes when something happens, people are like, "Oh, it was like a 17-year-old girl." You don't understand. No one's coming out to defend him. They said it like the people.
So he's a huge piece of shit.
They're saying it's horrific.
Oh God.
So
man.
I used to like John Kitna back in the day.
John Kent is a great guy.
His son,
Sean
garbage.
Kent, yeah, like
What is wrong with these fucking people? He's at Florida.
he's at Florida. All these fucking.
He's a football player.
dude. He looked like a normal dude, and it's just
He's
like,
a millionaire's son.
right.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, dude, like what, like.
I don't get it.
Man, maybe I don't see the disconnect there. Like you're just a pervert, dude.
Yeah,
like
you're a piece of
dangerous
shit.
pervert.
Dangerous
For
pervert.
sure. For sure.
There's no excuse for that dude. The way this dude was describing it, it was almost like it was a violent crime was taking place with a minor, and this dude had an image of it on his phone, and that's where the dude was like. That's why I think he's a piece of shit. He's like, I didn't see it. He's like, but after reading the reports, I didn't read the reports. That's enough for me to be like, you're a fucking giant.
Right. What else do you need?
This dude needs to go behind bars and maybe seek a little bit of treatment.
Yeah, or somebody get their hands on
they
it.
said,
before
dude,
they
fucking rapes and kills somebody.
They said 15 years he's looking at.
Oh shit.
So
You ain't gonna make it 15 years being a creep like that unless you're in PC the whole fucking time.
well, if now I know like having money, having a lawyer helps him. He's going to prison. There's
for
no
sure.
way around it. Because they wouldn't have arrested him and done this if he wasn't going to prison. It was a federal FBI thing.
Right, they could have covered it up if it was just an accusation or something. But he's
Right.
you know,
And Florida already came out and said immediately pretty much suspended him from the team. Florida, after more details came out, so it must have been worse than they thought. He's not allowed on campus. Blah blah. He's expelled from school.
Right.
Yeah, like so
Cut ties
there was
completely.
no like misconstrued because I'm like, well, how old's the dude? Dude's 18. Like, what are they?
Is that all he is? He's 18.
Yeah, he's 18 or 19. You know what I mean?
and he
Like,
just by being a piece of shit, he ruined his entire life.
and his dad's.
Yeah,
Now his mom
yeah.
and dad, they seem like good people. Like, no, they're gonna fucking deal with this the rest of their life. They answering questions about their fucking son. Fucking piece of shit. What about the Liver King? They find out he's on steroids. Surprise!
Huge surprise.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, I didn't even like. I'd seen this dude before on social media, Liver King. I didn't know what his shtick was. I had no idea that he was saying he was an all-natural guy that ate bull testicles and liver, and that's why like he was so jacked up and had this thing. Obviously, you could tell just by glancing at him that he was so fucking juiced up on steroids.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they found these emails and that. And like, my thing is, the media's like making it a big deal. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how didn't you know this dude? Like Joe Rogan said, like, I mean, you knew right away as soon as you seen this.
yeah.
dude.
I don't think bull testicles give you roid rage and back knee.
Dude, this motherfucker was like, he had like his muscles looked deformed. Like they were just like his abs look fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, come on. Like, so what? A couple people ate liver and thought they were gonna get jacked up. And did
Like
anybody
the-
get sick from it?
Oh, dude, imagine eating raw liver.
Dude, they was eating like
Little
bull testicles.
testicles.
Cooked liver's rough.
Livers, I'd never gone.
Raw liver's fucking gross.
You ate raw liver?
No, I'm just saying. I you know, I've eaten cooked liver. It was on Unsolved Mysteries this one time.
Yeah, right. Dude, I know people. I think my mom used to get the liver and onions.
Oh,
from
my mom
Eden
and
Park.
dad love the
What's
liver and onions.
There's like a little spread for crackers. It's called bratwurst or
No,
liverwurst.
no. It's like pate. That's like goose liver.
I think
it's
it's
a
called
schmear.
Liverwurst or something. It's almost like
It's
disgusting.
gross. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Dry as fuck.
yeah. It's a big time old people snack. Old people love.
Old rich people.
They-
Old rich white people only know.
I mean, it was like my family, so it was like poor people, but it was like people love weird animal organs the older they get. So yeah, stay if you want to get all jacked up.
Just do steroids. I mean,
Yeah.
it's obvious.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Yeah,
do
you
as
don't
much.
have to eat balls
This
or
dude's doing
anything.
$100,000 worth of steroids a year. You don't have to do that much.
You can give them for 150. You can get 2 bottles.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, moderation.
You don't want to get all whacked out. Did you guys hear about? This is gonna hit home with you. The Iranian man that was he was killed for honking his horn after the World Cup loss. over there in Qatar.
No.
That was crazy.
What do you mean?
Like they lost, you know what I mean,
yeah.
the game, and they
Who
were
killed
like
him?
the special forces of Qatar
For honking his horn?
for honking his horn.
They don't fuck around, dude.
This isn't like one of my made-up stories. I found Jack sent me this one. I'll show it to you.
And that is why you don't go to Qatar.
Yeah, right. You can't drink beer and soccer
You think
sucks.
about that in the sense of like being that dude who's just going over, like especially for like probably Iran. I think it's a lot bigger deal than us. Like it's soccer. How is it big over there?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, dude, I remember like back in the day. I think it was like Iraq or something. Their soccer team went and they lost, and Saddam like executed every one of them.
Yeah,
you guys can't win.
Yeah,
You're done.
Well, he could. Yeah, he's not a good person.
Imagine if we did that here.
No,
A little bit more on the line.
Yeah, right. Dudes played injured more.
Maybe you guys play a little harder.
Yeah, maybe you won't give up 2 goals in the first half.
Yeah, right.
Bombs.
You fuck up the under. So, all right, brother in arms. Dude, this is exactly how I printed this out. Dude shot in head, went live, and he made it to the hospital on time and still alive. So, dude got shot in the head. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Dude goes live, like on Facebook or Instagram. He's talking shit and makes it to the hospital.
Driving himself?
No, but someone was driving him, but he was fine. He seemed like he got shot in the head. And he was talking big shit.
It must have not went. It must have been like a weak caliber bullet
Like a
or
22.
something.
He might have had a small melon or small brain.
Hit him right here.
Yeah, I seen it, but there's no way that thing like hit your brain and you're still talking.
I would say
so. It must have been like
it fragmented and went around.
22 or even like a small. I mean, I think what's the smallest caliber? 25.
22 smaller, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So all right. So for some reason, I thought 25 was like a little pellet.
You might be right. I don't know. That's that thing I
don't
made
know
up
a ton
there.
about guns, but I know whatever result was right. Whatever
if it can't get through your skull, it's probably nothing major.
Yeah.
He got hit with a pea shooter.
He got hit with a
With a
paintball
pellet
gun.
gun.
He was over at the Riverside Renegades up there getting bucked on my old buddy Ray.
You'll shoot your forehead out.
But yeah, dude got shot in the head, made it to the hospital in time, and still had time to talk shit. So he's a brother.
And he made it. Everything's good with that.
He's alive.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, so he'll be coming out with. He's probably gonna go viral and start an OnlyFans. So how about sure we could get in on this class action lawsuit? Woman suing Kraft macaroni and cheese after she found out it took longer than 3.5 minutes to make the macaroni and cheese. She's suing for $5 million.
I've been telling you guys about that, dude. It takes three and three-quarter minutes.
If she gets a free box of macaroni and cheese out of this, I'll be amazed.
No, dude, people live their lives off this. What was it? A couple years ago, someone sued. I don't think it was Heinz, but it was some ketchup company. They said it was a 12-ounce bottle. Some dude was dumping them out and weighing every fucking one. And it was like 11.5 ounces, and he made millions of dollars in false advertising.
They were shorting him.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
So if you sell 1 million bottles of
Department
ketchup,
of Weights and Measures should have been checking that shit.
well, that's the thing. That's I think it was.
That's something to be mad about.
Well, you figure if they're getting a half ounce off 1 million bottles.
That's a 500,000 bottles you're fucking
That's
selling
like
on
what
the
drug
cuff.
dealers do, man.
Right.
It's like
No,
scalping.
It's like 50,000.
Only the bad ones.
Yeah, it's still 50,000.
If you look at the gas station, dude, the Department of Weights and Measures checks it all the time, so you don't get shorted on gas.
Dude,
Really?
even if you go by
Anything.
gravel and you drive on a scale, it has to be regulated by the Allegheny County Weights and Measures or whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
And so that's like a big thing. People sit there on disability, in their underwears, just fucking eating TV dinners and just trying to think of any way they can fuck somebody.
I mean, they said this lady's like notorious. She's like involved in like
that's
a
what I
million.
mean.
I kind of like it. I that's why I put her in brother in arms, she's sister in arms. I like it. Fuck over.
But you
big
said she
corporate-
better not get one box of mac and cheese.
No, I said if she gets 1 box of macaroni and cheese,
That's a W.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna make money, dude. And I mean, I was the one that brought it up to her, so we're both gonna eat off of that
Dude,
box.
on the lawn boys, on the mowers we use, it says like, don't put your hands like if it's like looks obvious, like don't put your hands and
Or
feet
your
under
feet
the
under there, yeah.
Because some idiot started the mower back in the day and tried to trim hedges with it and cut his fucking fingers off. Sued them.
Made money?
Man.
Made a ton of money.
Well, that's like that lady years ago that burned herself with fucking coffee from McDonald's and
coffee.
made millions of dollars.
That
And
was
now
a-
they have
they
to
said
have,
they should get skin grafts and shit.
Yeah.
Why would you put hot coffee between your
It
fucking
spilled
legs?
her. It spilled.
Yeah,
She
it's
put it
still-
between her legs and pulled away. That's how it spilled on her crotch. That's why she had to get skin grafts.
But still, that's if you think about it, if she.
What are you buying? Iced coffee?
No, but I'm saying like,
Dude, Jesus. I mean, I like my coffee hot, but you can't burn the skin off my mouth.
It burned her labia.
Right,
Yeah.
that's too hot.
Jeez.
It was too hot. I agree with that. Like, dude, if you spill a little coffee on you, shouldn't have to get skin grafts.
Right. It should be like, that burns. It's a little red.
I get that.
You shouldn't lose a layer of skin.
Yeah.
You sue everybody in these class
And then
action
now you're
lawsuits.
sticking up
Because I
for-
didn't get burned by any coffee, and I'm a little salty about it.
Yeah, dude, but she she burned her.
So he's
coon.
gonna be weighing his beers. He pouring his beers
I'm
out.
counting the sips, bro.
Like that's 15.9.
Shuley's gonna be weighing his goon ducks. Like, listen, I'm in a class action cocaine.
Listen, I
lawsuit.
can't even tell you my dealer because we're all involved in a class action lawsuit against him as we
He's been
speak.
giving me 0.9 for
Yeah.
years.
I hope Shapiro don't make it to governor too soon. It's on his desk.
My mom's listening. It's like, I'm in on that too, Anthony.
She's gonna DM me right now, like, Anthony, I told you.
Yeah, we're gonna get over 14 grams. But we gotta split it with 3 of us.
Yeah, it'll be 14 people.
Yeah, she gets 10, everyone else gets nothing.
The lawyer got to get his cut.
Yeah, she'll fuck everybody, dude, trust me. What about this Drew Brees Lightning commercial for the gambling thing? And now the Lightning fucking people who are Drew Brees did a commercial for I think like Point Bets or fucking one of them fucking gambling sites where he gets struck by lightning, and it's like people. I guess it's the society of people who've been struck by lightning are highly offended by this. You've got to be fucking.
Yeah, I knew you were coming with that. Yeah. The dude from Great Outdoors. Yeah, people find a reason to get pissed off about anything.
I remember when I got struck by lightning, dude. I'm so offended by him saying that.
Dude,
another class action.
I made a joke like, dude, they should be more focused on flagpoles and thunderstorms. But like, dude, than Drew Brees. But like, like the way that how many people actually got struck by lightning? If there's an association
Enough for them to
There's
call
like
a
10 a
fucking
year.
lawyer.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just like they're just sitting back waiting to fuck with Drew Brees. They want Drew Brees canceled over this. Like he's not sensitive to people who got struck by lightning. And, you know, that's a shame you got struck by lightning, but if you lived about it, you got to be able to take a joke.
Dude, I think anymore, like, even if you do say something offensive, you just got to be, if somebody calls you on it, you're just going to be like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. If you say you're sorry, like, if you say something super
Right,
fucked
super
up,
offensive.
but
But,
if
like,
you, like, do
if Drew
this-
Brees, like, even attempts to even, I wouldn't even acknowledge these people at all.
no. Because then it'll feed it more.
And then not only that, everything you've ever said is going to come back, and everybody's going to want an apology from you
He
for every
seems
stupid thing
like
you've
the
ever
type
said.
of guy that might, like, break and be like, you know what, I didn't think
He
of it.
did there was like something happened with I remember what happened with the, when guys were kneeling, something like that. And he had said he wasn't against the guys kneeling, I believe. He was just like, you know, for the veterans, stuff like that. And people came out against, like, you're not. with your
Yeah, he was
teammate.
big time patriotic. He wasn't
Yeah.
happy about it.
Right, and then I remember he like apologized. It was like, I'm like, hey man, you're entitled to your opinion.
Right.
Yeah, but just like the next guy is too. Like if you're like, hey, I'm patriotic.
Right. But in that context, some opinions are worth more than other people's opinions when you're talking about something like a hot button topic like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
But I think if it got more on a level playing field, like we were more open minded, like, hey, if someone thinks totally different than us, we're
Accept them as well.
like, right.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta be
agree.
o-
I agree
think the world will be a
100%.
better place. Like, if you don't have to agree with everybody. You just be open minded and accept their opinion. You don't have to like take it in as your own, but just be like, yeah, that's cool. You're
Yeah,
right,
you
dude.
can laugh at them if you think it's idiotic. That's fine.
Speaking of idiotic, mom tattooed her eyeballs purple and blue, and crazy. It's a crazy thing now. She's going blind. Her eyes are all swelled up.
What?
Yeah, she
You
tattooed her
can't even
eyeballs.
tattoo your fucking retinas anymore.
No.
You should probably go to a professional if you're going to.
She did it at home with Kool-Aid.
She did it at home with the Indian ink. It's-
She Sharkleberry finned it.
Yeah, it was Sharkleberry Fin with kiwi strawberry and Echo Cooler High C.
Man, it looked painful though. Her eyes were like all swollen. It was
Dude,
I mean,
crazy.
of course you're sticking
Of
it
all
in
things
your
to fuck
fucking
with,
eye.
dude. Like, you're
Don't fuck with your eyes.
Listen, just put a T on your arm like normal people.
Yeah, like I did. You know what I mean? Like even your nipples. Like I don't like nipple piercings. I don't like even when I see like a girl or a nipple pierced, I don't.
There's got to be a reason. Does it? I wonder if like
does it intensify your
You're a young guy.
You got your nipples
What's
pierced?
going on with not you?
I have no tattoo, no tattoos though.
No, but
or
chicks
anything.
with their
But
nipples
chicks, these
pierced.
chicks these days.
I've
what's
never
going
dealt
on?
with a chick with her nipples pierced.
Well, his country, I don't think he can do that.
I don't know. I can't.
You haven't ran into a set yet?
A few, but I don't know why they get them.
You never
Yeah,
asked?
but-
You never been intrigued?
Did you like say you're in an intimate moment with this woman, and she was like, has her nipple rings? Did you suck on her bosoms?
Did you flick it with your tongue?
Yeah, like did you engage?
I think, I
with the
definitely
ring?
have.
How'd that make you feel?
It's not as good with the ring. Like,
No.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you want a good old fleshy nipple.
Yeah, exactly.
Might bust your tooth up on it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it tastes
This
like
is fake.
metal too.
Yeah, if they don't
chew
keep
on it
that
a little
clean.
bit? Did you gnaw on it?
No.
Did you swab it with alcohol first so no one got an infection?
I'm worried if you would go too hard, you might swallow it.
Just rip
It's
it
a
out,
possibility.
rip the nipple off.
Did
Ooh.
did you ever engage with a woman with her vagina pierced?
No, never. Have you seen that before?
I've seen it on videos, but I've never seen it in person.
No,
I
never.
shouldn't say that. I seen one in a strip club before. It was like kind of weird. I was like, but I heard that heightens the sexual intensity for women.
I just see that's more, that's more clutter.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
clean out your closet.
I know what I'm after.
Yeah, sometimes I got to get in the garage. I don't want to get through all the other, move all this stuff out of the way.
I don't want to have to hold on to a tennis racket while I'm cleaning the garage.
Call me old fashioned, but I like my vaginas with nothing in them.
Just flesh.
Just my dick, Oh man, so you sucked on some metal tits, didn't you, JD?
Absolutely.
Kind of surprises
Oil me.
Yeah. Oh man, well, all right, everybody. I think we're taking a real quick commercial break. We come back, we're gonna have more of that Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're in the real estate market right now, if you're buying, selling, looking for someone to be a property manager, I know just the people. Carlson & Associates, located in the heart of Pittsburgh Southside. Carlson & Associates, not just known in the Southside, they're known all over the Pittsburgh area, and they're great at commercial and residential, and they've got you covered. Call 412-431-1718 or visit their website at casouthside.com. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right. So, like you said, there was that going away party this Friday. Like, I was, on the fence. I was definitely going to go, but, I had shit to do Saturday. I wasn't all convinced. And Jack was like, dude, I'm definitely going. I feel bad if I don't go. I'm like, you know what? You're right, dude. All right, I'm going to get it in with Jack. Well, she don't drink that much. I go there. What do you want to drink, Jack? He's drinking water. He's just there totally sober. What a nerd. Like, I'm going to get on the moon soon and smoke some weed. And I'm like, dude, like,
that ain't
come
good
on,
enough.
dude.
That ain't good enough for you, is it?
No. I don't like
was...
to see your self-control. You're just going to stand there in this crowded bar of like 100 people.
Who do you think you are?
Right. You want to hang out with people making an ass out of themselves.
Yeah.
Right, what's the use?
Right. So, like, when I feel anxious about what happened the next day, like, I don't need you to be there sober and remind me what I did.
Right, tell me what
T-Bird
an
left
asshole
at 7, so he has no idea how bad it got.
Right.
Jack's just sitting there all, like, stoned and quiet.
And I can't remember a thing, so I can't say anything about it.
I'm glad he didn't come here today and tell me I did something stupid.
Sure, he's been drunk since COVID, so you don't fucking know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, that's it. You said that before, and you're right about that. That is the worst feeling I remember drinking, when you get drunk and then people would tell you about the next day. There's nothing worse.
Jack's not he's not a big guy to do that.
No.
There's definitely people that will do that. Like, he's not, but I was just like disappointed, dude. Like, you're out. We don't go out a lot. Like,
right, you wanted to do it to him for once.
Yeah, like you're not. You're like, why didn't you just Uber here and have a couple drinks, dude?
Right.
You're gonna get sick from Larry anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been TFing Larry.
TFing Larry all weekend.
Larry's been teabagging you. Putting his Liptons on your gizzard.
All right, so I got a gear grinder. The other day, Rose is like, she's like, oh my God, I had such a rough day. I'm like, what happened? She's like, well, I cleaned. She has 2 closets in like our bedroom. One is all her shit. One is like mine. Like, I'm talking like double-breasted suits, Mitchell and Ness jerseys, and like baggy button-up shirts. Like
Value City,
like dude, old shit, like old fucking shit, you know. And she's like, well, I made piles. Everything's cleaned up. Go look at it. I went up here last night, dude. It looked like Pizza the Hut was sitting in the corner, dude. It was just all the clothes of mine she took out of the closet. She just threw them into like a huge pile.
She didn't like keep them folded?
Dude, it was like a pyramid of fucking the 80s.
Did you say Pizza the Hut?
Yeah, Pizza the Hut. Spaceballs?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about Jabba the Hutt. I saw Spaceballs.
It was Pizza the Hut. It was a knockoff version, yeah. But yeah, she's like telling me how she cleaned the closet and she's so proud of herself. I'm like, you take everything out of here and threw it in a pile, leaving it for me to clean up.
You took the mess from here,
and
you piled it over here.
It was hidden before. You closed the door, no one knew it was there. Now it's there.
Dude, all right.
Like, don't tell me you did something positive. Dude. I got to come and clean the fucking, I got to pick up the pieces.
How's your closet go?
My closet?
John loves closets.
Dude, dude, now that you bring up like wives, I'll give you one about a wife. Like, Johanna expects my kids, like, they're 4, 7, and 9.
Yeah.
And she like expects them at this age to take over all the shit she needs to do at the house. It's like, as soon as these kids clean up all these dishes, I'm gonna start making dinner. I'm like, Johanna, there's not a chance in hell Athena knows how to wash them dishes right now.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
Dude, if they empty the dishwasher, like I used to empty the dishwasher, they can't reach the shelves to put the glasses away.
Right.
So all they do is put the shit on the thing.
They just put it all on the counter.
And then somebody comes by and then puts it all away.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they can't start doing laundry yet and running. Like, you're still gonna have to do this shit for a little bit.
She thought she had 3 little helpers.
Dude, she does, dude. She's ready to put them to work.
I mean, I like the attitude, but she's a little premature on that, dude. You got to
Joe's he's 4.
Yeah, right. You need some time, dude.
She was like, Athena knows how to make a sandwich by now. I'm like, there's no way she's making a grilled cheese.
Yeah,
What, she wants her to make her own lunch and shit?
Dude, she tried to have her make a sandwich the other day.
I don't trust my kids using a toaster, dude. I feel like someone's
I'm like, she's not
in there at some
There's no
point
way
in
she
time.
can make a grilled cheese.
Yeah, because you're
It's
talking on
a gas
pit.
stove. You're burning the house down.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the skillet. Next thing you know, you'll smell smoke.
That's the last thing you need.
That's not good.
Ask her if she can fold double-breasted suits.
Did you have anything grinding your gears, JD, or no?
Oh man, this construction everywhere in Pittsburgh.
It's true.
They just keep working on the same roads though. I don't understand. Like, it's like 28. They'll finish the road, it's paved, and then they block it off the next day. I'm like, what's going on, man?
28 forever. I feel like it's every road forever. I feel like the water company came in and fucked it up.
Yeah.
And then the gas, like, you know what? We should probably change ours too. And then they came and ripped it up.
We'll never fucking know why. Is it because there's so much money for infrastructure they had? Because I've been on,
spend it.
I've been on jobs where they were like, listen, we need this done, but don't get done before Friday. And you're like, okay.
So
Like,
you
I'll
think
milk
that-
it.
Well,
The worst thing is when you see a lane closed, like on 28 or any highway, and it's like 1 million of those delineators, and not a soul out there working.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
I don't
like,
get
dude,
it,
you
dude.
really just fucked up the whole afternoon's traffic for nothing.
Well, you see how fast they can go when they added that whole lane near the boulevard, like right in Oakland.
Yeah, they did work.
They were
there.
working on Sunday nights. They got that shit done in like 3 weeks. Build like a whole new fucking lane. I'm like,
Right, but to make fucking 28 17 inches wider, you need
they'll
17
put them
million
Jersey
lane
barriers there. Then they'll like mill the one road. It's
But they built the Empire State Building in like what 5 weeks or something
Yeah.
like that. Like impressive, man. But
Yeah, but you can't finish 28 in 17 years.
yeah,
Can't finish my street in fucking 2 years.
they still
now.
ripping up your street.
Nah, they moved on to the one behind me, but they're still up there.
Did they screw you like they did me? They only like paved half of my street.
But
Like, and not even half like this half and that half. No, like half down the middle.
No, they literally for us. They didn't pave the street. They only paved the patch.
Oh,
You know what that means? They're gonna come
gonna
up
pave
and
your
rip
whole
it up
street.
again at
They
some
only
point.
paved- That's awesome. I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be super.
Yeah, hopefully they do it soon.
Didn't they have like a fucking bridge to go to your driveway?
No, they had my fucking shit blocked in, and
Okay, you couldn't even get out.
She was like in the house. I'm like, dude, we gotta be able. You can't fucking block our house in.
Right.
They were like, there's a no. I'm like, there's no parking at my house.
Yeah, this is my driveway.
I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I already got parked up the street, and the fucking one dude came right out and like took care of it. But I'm like, look at this dude. Like, you guys fucking idiots. Some of them are.
Some people are, Michael. I
Some
hate
of
to
them
tell
are
you.
super cool and they'll fix it right away, and some,
Some do, yeah. Some dudes will go out of their way to make it easy for you, and the other dude just doesn't care.
I'll tell you this: for every like 3 bad flaggers, there's one amazing flagger. You're the flagger that like he can do it all, or
You
she.
think 1 out of 4 is good?
Maybe am I giving him too much?
I don't know. I was in West Mifflin. This dude was so. Even my old man was like, "Man, you see that flagger down there?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "He takes every car." He's like, "You straight. Come on, you." Go ahead to the left, and then like, dude, every car he pointed told him exactly where to go.
I like it.
Yeah,
and he was into it. You know,
I think I worked on it one time. It was when I was working downtown. They had to close off the one street right off of Smithfield for the thing. And there was a woman flagger there, and she was one of the best I ever seen. She was older, and she fucking you couldn't. She wouldn't take shit from nobody. She stood up for the company that she was blocking the street for. But she knew if shit came up, she knew exactly.
she
how
was
to handle it.
stern but fair.
Yeah, like, because we had to get dumpsters in and out, and people would flip out on her, like, how are they allowed in? And she just knew how to handle
Downtown's got to be hell to flag at.
it. Well, the only
It's tough to cross the street down there.
Right. But I'll tell you what, she was tough, dude. She was tough. Me was grinding my gears. So, like I said at the beginning of the show, we all were out Friday night. Friend of ours going away for a couple of years. Party starts, I was told to be there over by 6. So I didn't want to be like the first guy there since I don't drink or nothing. And I'm like, I'll get there by 7. Luckily, John's cousin was over in the area, and I texted him like, hey, Paul, I'm headed over there. It was like 7. So I have like 2 gear grinders with this. So I get there at 7. I go to park. The people are like, don't park in that shopping center. They'll tow your car. I can't have that. So I'm like, all right, I'll fucking move. It took me. It was a 7-minute walk, and it was so fucking far away. And I'm like, dude, I get it. They want everybody to Uber over here. They don't want you driving over here. But you gotta have some. Everything can't be permit fucking parking.
And then they got the whole half of that street taken up with all the tables outside and shit. All them parking spots are fucking gone.
But the thing that drives me nuts is the permit parking. Like, dude, come on. Like, every fucking street. I had to go up so far to where there was no more permits. I was basically almost back in fucking Square Hill. I'm like, fuck, I could have fucking walked from my house here.
Your best bet is try to park in that Giant Eagle and hope that the guy watching the lot doesn't see you.
That's why.
That's
if
your
that's the
only
case,
chance.
I went and parked in that one shopping center. I fake walked in Chipotle since they think I was a customer. Walked in, walked right back out. I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. And then I called Davis, like, hey, is it safe to park here? And he was like, Jude, I would never park there. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, so dude, it took forever. So I go down, I meet John's cousin down here. John's cousin, like, he didn't grow up around here, but he's from Pittsburgh. Super cool dude. Knows a lot of people, but these weren't all like people that he knew yet. Me and him were the first 2 there at this party that was supposed to start at 6. I don't get there till 7:30 because of late parking. So me and Paul were there, and no one else is there who's supposed to be at the party except the bartender. Yeah, and there's other people in the bar who were just hanging out who weren't there for the party. None of our friends are there, and it pissed me off. So I'm like, dude, I guess it's from being like the guy who shows up early and leaves early now. But like, if you tell me something's starting at 6, and I get there at 7:30 and it still ain't fucking starting, why the fuck you told me to get over?
Yeah, the
at
guest
6?
of honor didn't get there till late either.
Yeah, he got there at like fucking 8:30. But like, I get it, he was having fun, whatever. But like, if it's your spot, you should be over there, welcoming us.
Yeah.
Instead of dyeing your beard. But like, you know, dude got his beard painted on and came over. You know what I mean? So like,
it looked natural though.
Yeah, like Liver King, but natural as Liver King. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So you get there and you wait, and like, I was there early, so people were trickling in. I'm calling my buddy who owns the place. I'm like, dude, where are you? Where are you? He said, dude, I'm dyeing my beard. Sure, you can't grow one. And then hung up the phone on me. I said, this motherfucker, dude. And I said to the bartender, who's his girlfriend, I'm like, when he's dyeing his beard, how long does that take? She's like, they don't fucking be dyeing his beard fucking hours. He fucking, he fucking does it, redoes it, redoes it, too dark, too light, whatever. Beard fucking hours. She wasn't lying. But I was like, dude, if you're telling me to be somewhere at a certain time, and like for a party, if I told my friends to be at a party at a certain time, you better believe I'd be the first one there.
Right, I'll be waiting there to welcome you.
Yeah, be like, hey, thanks for coming. You know what I mean? And like, this dude put this party together for this person, so I don't expect the person who the party was for to get there on time. But if you're throwing a party, you got to be there on time.
I think he was there later than everybody else.
He got there after Burns. Yeah. He came in with his brand new beard. You know what I mean?
Fresh off the showroom
floor. Yeah,
floor.
It was still wet. He was like, you know what I mean? The paint was still running, dude, on that fucking thing.
It just came straight from Earl Scheib.
Yes, that was my thing. Parking and fucking, if you're going to have a party and you're throwing it, fucking be there. So
it's understandable.
Yeah. Well, all right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back, we're going to have more of that Greenfield's Finest Podcast. You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest Podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado and Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it, and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Thank you so much for sticking around. We're about to jump into what would Greenfield do? Whoop, whoop. What would Greenfield do? All right, guys. If you were randomly dropped into a pro sporting event with your entire country's hopes and dreams on the line, would you most want to attempt 1, a free throw, 2, a penalty kick, 3, a 25-yard field goal, or D, a 6-yard putt?
6 foot.
6-foot putt?
Yeah. No, that's what it's a 6-foot putt, not a 6-yard.
6-foot putt, yeah.
I definitely wouldn't make the putt. I miss putts for like $3. Probably the free kick. I mean, soccer's so easy. That's a big net.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I would
True.
take the free kick.
Well, free kick doesn't. A free kick doesn't mean in soccer. It doesn't mean the goalie's
There's still
on
a
the net.
goalie.
I know
Right,
there's a goalie.
but do you know how they teach goalies how to defend against
They either
that?
go one
You
way or
pick
the
a
other.
side and dive.
Yeah.
So it's a 50 fucking
50-50
if you
chance.
can hit the net, it's a 50-50
The
chance.
putt, 100% I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
I can feel my body like tensing up just thinking about
What
it.
about
the
I couldn't
free
kick a
throw?
field
The
goal if
free
my
throw-
life depended on it.
The free throw, that wouldn't be bad.
I'm pretty white
The
when
field,
it comes to that.
well,
dude.
yeah. So I definitely. So
I was a
pretty good
kicker. I'm
free-
definitely picking the field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, like 25 yards doesn't seem far, but when there's like 11 guys rushing you and hurrying you up, for me,
Yeah.
Even if it was no stress, I don't think I don't
see
know
if
if I
you
could
got
kick
that,
that.
yeah, I see like.
See, I like the field goal because I think people would know the situation and not expect me to make it. And then if I make it, I'm a double hero.
What do you bet against yourself, dude?
No, I'm a double hero, dude. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna make it. This dude's a fucking loser. And I make it. That dude chokes on his own dick who just was saying that about me. Everyone fucking loves me. I'm just like,
You're a
fuck you.
hero.
I'm a fucking
You're
hero.
having a parade.
Dude, like the easiest, I think, for me, the best shot I would be the free throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
I think,
You got that, Jay?
no, but I
For
played
one
a-
shot, with everything on the line, for your country, with everybody watching, you standing at the line,
Swoosh.
would you get tight?
Sure, I'd be tight as fuck, but like it'd be like anything
See, I would
else.
like, yeah, something a little bit more emotion would make, you know what I mean?
You know
Like,
what? I might go with the putt because I'm not good at putting. I got nothing to
Right.
lose. That's just I'm
Right.
out there. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
baby, everyone always says pressure breaks pipes. Pressure creates diamonds.
You ain't kidding, Michael. Yeah.
So I kind of like the field goal just because no one would expect me to make it, and then I make it, and I'm like the double hero. But that's what I'd want to attempt. You know what I mean?
I could see you making that field goal.
Yeah, and like, dude, my life, it would be like I'd start an OnlyFans where I was just like kicking shit all the time.
Naked.
I'd be kicking watermelon. I'd be Gallagher naked, just smashing watermelons naked right on my root.
With your foot.
Yeah, with my foot. I just put my root on watermelons and just fucking grind my root on bananas.
Who needs Gallagher?
It'd be only cans. Cans in my root. Well, someone was like texting us something one time. It was like a group text, and someone who owned a bar was saying someone was stealing bottles, and they said this dude was sticking them up his root. And I just remember hearing, I was dying. I can't remember. I don't want to say the dude's name. I know
Who was
said-
stealing the bottles, or
I
who said
remember-
sticking them up his root?
I remember whoever said that. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the person who was sticking them up their root.
So that's a true story, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, apparently this person's had
They're
things
cased,
up.
they're cased their stash in fucking
Yeah.
fits of Sea Rock.
Yeah, people definitely. This dude definitely had one or two things up his root.
Haven't you ever seen jar squatters? You can't do that.
Yeah,
What
there's no
sick
way.
shit are you into?
Maybe
not
this
you
is
on this
maybe
podcast, you
it's
pervert.
for the early. It was for the kids when we first got on the internet back in the day. We would just look up the
What, in
craziest
like
shit.
2015?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you got. It's like a 2 girls 1 cup thing. I'm surprised you
that's
guys don't
gross.
know what I'm talking about.
What, the
Jar squatters.
I
Yeah.
never seen. What are you looking at me for?
I'm sure you'll look it up later.
Dude,
you don't
I'm
wanna
not
look it
into
So
up.
what? She's sitting on a Schmucker's jar, shoving it in her
Just,
root.
she's just trying to get it up there.
No, it's a guy. He like.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Jack
hey.
knows all about it. Then I wish
Yeah.
Jack was here.
Jack's like, that dude's ripped.
Yeah,
That's what
he's
you
not
gotta
on
do.
juice.
Eagle Tits is
Dude,
clear.
you're 40.
Eagle Tits
They're
is
watching
clear.
him right now together,
Eagle
holding
Tits is
hands.
clearing his web browser right now. Like, fuck.
You don't want to watch it.
The
It's
big
gross.
can of
No,
Jif.
I'm not
The
gonna watch
Costco
it.
size can of Jif, dude.
Nothing wrong if you're into it. I'm not saying there is.
Not my thing.
But
That's all.
I'm not going to watch it, JD. Yeah, when I was kids, me and my boys didn't get around. Like, hey, You see that boy watch dudes stick shit up their ass?
No, we used to hide fucking Playboys in the woods for each other to jerk off to at separate times.
Can I borrow your Playboy and go home and jerk off? Like, it wasn't like, hey, what are you doing? Like, come over, this dude's sticking shit up his root. My mom left. We can watch it all night long.
Put it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Dude, when dudes burned to porn and like you got that porn and like dudes would, like I remember fucking I don't know, like Yogi had the bootleg porn business going pretty hard.
Yeah, he
like,
did.
Yeah,
he had a family member who
but
went
dudes
to
would like not be trying to
Denmark.
get back like Britney Rears or something. You're like, dude, what are you doing?
That was a great one.
There was this one that was going around the neighborhood. It was called like Smoking Hot Latinas, and dudes were like, dude, you gave me the cover, and it was like, you know, some terrible porn inside there.
Yeah,
come on, dude.
There was like hitchhiker ones. Yeah,
Good hitchhiker.
I know a dude that was fucking selling porns to dudes, and they were dude on dude porns, and he was just fronting.
he slipped one by you.
And the dude called like, yo, this porn you gave me was 2 dudes. Like, yeah, I thought this was what you wanted. Click.
Who would have did something like that?
I have no idea.
Oh, fuck. It was a good old day.
I never got to experience any of that. I grew up with just the internet.
No, we're talking VHS, cousin.
Yeah.
This ain't even DVD.
No, the DVDs that was like later. They got burned.
Yeah.
Right. But the story I'm talking about with the you know, alternate,
VHS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was VHS style.
That was fun.
You have to rewind it afterwards.
Yeah, be
You try
kind.
to record like some
Please
Showtime
rewind.
smut. Yeah.
Dude, I remember
Softcore.
that would be the we had cable for like 3 weeks one time. My mom tricked the cable company into actually giving it to us. And like I remember like she'd go to bed and there'd be like HBO After Dark, and like I'd literally recorded as much softcore pornography as I could. You know, like Poison Ivy.
Yeah, Poison
Wait,
Ivy.
did you guys ever have like that black box that would like give you the pay-per-view channels at one point in
No,
time?
Rosato had it. I think.
No, I had regular cable, but not like a special
So
box.
I had like cable, but then my dad, you know, he hung out with delinquents, and they would get these black boxes.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah,
and you could get like spice.
that was the best, dude.
You could get everything,
if
right?
you slept over your boy's house, and had
Dude,
spice.
Yeah,
you're
like, dude, don't look at me, but I'm gonna jerk off.
Yeah.
You're like 15, like I'm gonna jerk off.
if
Don't
you're
look
like,
over
dude,
here.
You're like waiting for your friend to go to bed so you can like sneak out.
And then like every like 6 months they would like do something through the cable line and
box.
zap it. You know what I mean? So you had to
Yeah.
get a new one.
Yeah, but like it was a great scam. I remember those were like $100.
It was like Luke's Peep Show was one of the best things in the world.
Dude, I mean,
Luke's Peep Show.
I love Two Live
That's
Crew.
legendary.
Dude, Luke's Peep Show had some freak hoes
Oh,
on there
dude.
showing their bat wings.
They used to have rap videos that were like, you know, pornographic. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
dude, Sitting on Chrome.
Yeah.
Great video. The Triple X video for Sitting on Chrome is amazing.
You have to check that out later. Sitting on Chrome.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, guys. Here's the last. What would Greenfield do? Since we talked about the bear doing cocaine earlier, here's the question. Okay, you guys get to choose one animal that you're gonna go do cocaine with. Which animal and why?
I already know it. A cheetah, babe. Cheetah, because we're gonna be flying around this city teaching it a lesson, brother.
Oh, I expected something better out of you. What do you got?
I
John?
would just do a monkey, you know what I mean, to see how like, see if we can get linked up a little
Monkeys
bit.
can't
you know
sell
what I mean?
bananas, John.
I'm just saying, by the time we're done, we might understand each other.
I like
You
it.
figure out the missing link.
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like monkeys know how to party.
Yeah.
You
More
can take
human-like.
you could take him out. He'll be fine. Like
Right.
yeah.
Girls love
What do we
monkeys.
do with like a turtle? They're boring.
They're like cute.
You
I
could
think
dress
that-
him up too.
Yeah.
Little sweater.
I think, yeah, you can have a good time with that little feller. I would pick a parakeet because it'd be like hanging out with Shuley because the motherfucker would just he would do coke and just start repeating himself. You know what I mean?
I don't have to do coke to do that.
Yeah.
You guys know that.
One more Modelo, he's gonna start.
But that'd be the thing, though. If you get all coked up with a parakeet, you can have a conversation with it. You know what I mean? Like, you could sit there and start telling him all your problems and shit, and, like, he can revert back to you.
Oh, what is it? Is it a parrot or a parakeet? Which one repeats what you say?
Parrot.
Parrot.
Oh, well, yeah. So, wait, they don't speak.
Parakeet's the small one, right?
Yeah, parakeet. So I'm talking about parrot, like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, I was just saying, parrot's a good one because you could just teach him what to say. So after I tell you the story, you're gonna have to listen to my bird tell you again.
Yeah. That's what it's like you tell me what happened. Like his fucking story again. Like, hey, it's Alfred. He won't ever shut the fuck. Look at nose like that. He can't stop partying. But
That's actually the answer right there, dude. The parrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I like that.
I thought about that for a second. I'm like, man, it'd be a parrot because I could kick it with it. You know what I mean? And then, like, he'd be easy.
Teach it all kind of fucked up shit to say.
Right. Tell him jokes and have him go on stage. We'd go on the road, like me and my parrot, my coked out parrot smashing watermelons, sticking jars in our root. I give you the Greenfield
stick the parakeet up your
puncher.
root.
Yeah, I boofed the parakeet. It was all gooned out. I just had him right up my root, like.
Halfway through the show, you smash your watermelon, parakeet flies out your
Crush
ass.
his little head, you know what I mean? He comes out my mouth. They're like covered in shit and cocaine. Oh man!
Alrighty,
everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this week. Remember, folks, December 23rd. Don't forget to get your tickets. Also, Thursday, me and Shuley are going to be over at Pub in the Park with a couple other of my friends, Joey Welsh, Matt Light. Also, this Saturday, folks, we're going to be over at Swiss Helm Park Community Center. They had a little bit of a sale there a couple weeks ago. This one's going to be bigger. If you're into sports cards, sports memorabilia, anything to do with sports, Pokemon, anything like that, stop down. I'm bringing a ton of stuff to sell. You're going to be able to get some good stuff really cheap. I'm looking to unload a bunch of stuff. Stop down and see me. I'll be there all day from 2 to 7. So
bring money.
Yeah, if you want to, even if you want to stop down and say hi and just see the other vendors, that's fine. But just come on down. It's going to be a good time. Everyone, have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.